By the end of this video, you'll know what the Nike Training Club app is all about, what are some great reasons to use it, what are some reasons not to use it, tips for using it, and we'll run you through how you would best use it, and then talk about who it's for and who it's not for. We'll also specifically call out what's in the free versus premium versions throughout the video, since many people are unsure what's the difference. Welcome to the Flat Stomach Scam or Reality series. If you want to know when the next episode drops, go ahead and click that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon. Also, a quick announcement that Lucy and I are doing a free giveaway of our book, Lose Fat and Gain Muscle on Your Terms. All you have to do is comment Viva below, and every Friday we're going to pick a winner and you're going to win this book in the ebook format. And another free thing, enrollment for our exercise design email course is open now. This is going to be a course covering how to design a workout program for yourself, depending on your goals, using the same principles we use. And if you're interested, see the link below for the waitlist so you get it for free when we release it. All right, now back to this video.
Nike Training Club is an app that's designed to be your personal trainer in your pocket. With over 100 workouts, audio, visual guidance for each workout, and if you pay for their premium version, you also get personalized plans and expert tips, which are basically articles about not just exercise, but nutrition, mindset, sleep, and recovery as well. There are different types of workouts available for both free and premium users, and these are endurance, mobility, strength-based, and yoga. Each workout is also categorized by your fitness level, estimated duration of the workout, equipment needed, intensity, whether it's time-based or rep-based, which can make a difference depending on what's your goal, which we'll talk about more in the how we would use it section of this episode. Each workout shows you video clips of how the exercise looks along with audio guidance. So if you pay for the premium version, which at this time is $14.99 per month or $119.99 per year, you also get programs, which are basically a set of structured classes that spans anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. Now this is different than the free workouts, which are just standalone workouts that you can do that last anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. There's also a 7-day free trial so that you can see if the premium tier is right for you. The app is available on both iPhone and Android, and it does sync with your Apple Watch. So that about sums up the Nike Training app at the high level. So now let's dive into the specific pros and cons, starting with the pros.
The first pro is the Nike Training Club offers over 100 workouts that fit a variety of needs, and they make browsing and filtering according to your personal preferences fairly easy. You can browse their library by muscle groups like abs and core, arms and shoulder, and glutes and legs, workout type like endurance, mobility, strength, and yoga, equipment like basic equipment like dumbbells, full equipment like what you would find at a gym, or no equipment so you can do it at home. Then you can also filter the workouts by skill levels. Your options are beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Note, when in doubt, go for the easier levels first. The difficulty gap between beginner and intermediate can be quite large, so err on the side of caution and don't injure yourself. The second filter is duration, anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes, although I've seen some workouts that go for as long as an hour. Number 3, intensity. Your options are low, moderate, and high intensity workouts, which indicate how hard you have to push yourself for each exercise, and either time-based or rep-based workouts. Time-based means that you'll do each exercise in the workout for a set amount of time before moving on to the next one. Rep-based means that you'll do each exercise in the workout for a number of reps before moving on to the next one. So you can work out anytime and anywhere according to your training level and preference. For instance, you can choose a 15-minute workout if you are crunched for time, and you can select to use no equipment if you aren't near a gym. Now, this is great if you're someone who wants to get a workout in but have a lot of conditions you have to meet. But what if you don't care about the little things like muscles worked or time versus rep-based workouts? You just have a single goal, like burn as many calories in as little time as possible, or workouts that just help you run better. That's where Nike Training Club's collections comes in. Collections are basically sets of curated workouts that focus on a specific goal, like get the most sweat for your session, or routines for better runs. And if you find too many workouts that you would love to try, you can always bookmark them for later.
The second pro is that the Nike Training app makes the workout experience really seamless and frictionless that adapts to all knowledge levels. This means that you can have an almost uninterrupted training experience if you're already knowledgeable about a lot of these exercises, as though you were in an actual fitness class. Or if you're a beginner and you need to brush up on some exercises, you can go back and review exercises as often as you want before or even during your workout, as though you're in an actual fitness class. But people won't give you the stink eye if you stop to ask the instructor repeatedly to demonstrate the moves over and over again. Here's what I mean. You get both visual and audio cues about when and how to do your exercises within the workout. So there's a video of each exercise in the workout that plays automatically when you're ready for the next exercise. And there are voiceover instructions playing as well. You'll hear things like, now on to lunges, go shift your weight from side to side, stuff like that. So you don't have to read about how to do the exercise before you can just start doing it. You just watch and or listen and focus on getting the movement right while you're working out, as though once again you're in an actual fitness class. Some enjoy the voice-guided workouts while others want to see the right form, so you get both all at the same time. Now what if you don't know how to do an exercise or need more time to experiment around? Well, this app provides two good ways to do this. One, if you're not ready to start the workout yet, each exercise comes with a video on how the exercise looks so that you can practice it beforehand. Before you even click start workout, you'll see a list of videos. Now, although these videos are silent though, there aren't any instructions, so you just have to watch the video and go by looks to see what they should look like. And second, if you've already started the workout but you need to go back and make sure you're doing a movement right, you can pause and go back to the previous exercise and review the movements before continuing on. If you're doing a time-based workout, then the app will automatically transition from one exercise to the next one after the allotted time is up. Before each exercise, the app will also give you a brief 5 to 10 second description on how to do it to get you ready. If you're doing a rep-based workout, then you have to check off the exercise in the app after having done the completed number of reps. You can skip exercises within the workout if you want to as well. So this is good if you are training around an injury or are just short on time and want to end it early. And if you want to do these workouts somewhere with low internet connection, you can download them anytime for offline use.
The third pro is Nike Training Club's workout recommendation system that personalizes workout recommendations to you without having to fill out a bunch of forms about yourself. When you first create an account, the app does ask you 1 to 2 questions like how often do you work out, but that's it. After that, they use machine learning to detect which workouts to recommend to you based on your actual usage of their app. After each workout, Nike will ask you questions like how difficult you found the workout to be. So if they see you really like certain types of workouts or you've had a very easy or difficult time on certain workouts, they'll tailor future recommendations to your preferences. This offers a very progressive experience for those who want personalization but don't want to toggle a bunch of user settings to get it.
The fourth pro is that several workouts on Nike are put together by celebrity trainers and pro athletes. This means that some of the workouts on the app are actually the same workouts used by celebrity athletes themselves, like Serena Williams. And they'll tell you in the workout description which athlete uses what workout. And that's kind of cool because while doing the workout, you can pretend to be Serena Williams, and that's kind of motivating to know that you're training like your favorite celebrity pro athlete. Although a quick note on expectations. Just because you're doing a workout that Serena Williams has done before doesn't mean you'll look like her doing it. First, nutrition matters more than exercise, and we cover this extensively in our Diet is 80% video, which I'll link in the description below. And second, genetics do matter. Your bone structure determines your overall body shape at the end of the day, no matter how much fat you lose or muscle you gain. Of course, you can get really, really close to a specific look. And third, and probably most important, pro athletes have been training for years, and not just one workout gave them the body they have. So just keep things in perspective. Have fun, get motivated, but don't beat yourself up if magic doesn't happen.
The fifth pro is that Nike Training Club helps keep you motivated with achievements and other ways to track your progress. These achievements include things like train X amount of times in the morning or at night, do this number of endurance workouts, work out this many weeks in a row. You get the point. You can see all your achievements along with a history of all of your workouts in the Activity tab of the app. You can also add friends and share workouts and achievements with friends. You can also track your progress in real life too with their benchmark workouts. Benchmark workouts are these short workouts that quickly cycle you through different exercises so you can get a good sense of how fit you are. After a few weeks, you can come back to these benchmark workouts and take the test again to see if you have improved. Be careful. These benchmark workouts measure your fitness by having you do a certain number of exercises as quickly as you can. Make sure you know how to do them and get the form right, or else it's a recipe for injury.
The sixth pro is that Nike Training Club does come with a community aspect, both online and in real life. First, you can add friends to the app directly and share workout stats and compete on a leaderboard. Beyond that, Nike runs live events worldwide as well, so you can train with other people in real time at these events. You can search for an event in your location, but it doesn't seem like there are many cities that support events right now. So for instance, where I live, Seattle, it shows up empty. Hopefully, in the future, they will populate it with more events.
These next three pros are for the premium-only features, which again cost $14.99 per month or $119.99 annually as of January 2020. Pro number 7 is that Nike Training Club offers 4 to 6 week-long structured programs that'll help you achieve better results because each workout in the program builds on top of the previous workout. So it's not just a bunch of random workouts thrown together like you would get from a default workout library. There are also trainer-led workouts, which is different than the free tier workouts. In trainer-led workouts, you get one workout video that covers the entire duration of the workout and the trainer does the exercises with you. They talk you through each exercise as though you're there in person with them. This can feel more personal than just watching stock footage of someone doing an exercise as a voice narrates the moves for you. Also, because these are whole videos as opposed to short clips of each exercise, you don't need to tap through each exercise to mark off that you've completed them.
Another premium option that some of you may like are their expert tips. And these are articles on holistic fitness advice from industry experts. Topics include not just exercise, but also nutrition, mindset, sleep, and recovery. If you're doing a trainer-led program as well, it will usually also include some curated articles on nutrition specific to that kind of program. So you get a really well-rounded bundle.
We went over quite a few pros, and now it's time to call out some of the things about Nike Training Club that's not so great. The first con, and common complaint, is that there is no audio-only mode that allows phone screens to be locked, so you only need to use audio guidance to complete your workouts. There are several reasons that people want this feature. One may be to just save batteries. Another is that leaving your phone lying around in the open outside or at crowded gyms can be dangerous. People worry that it might get stepped on or stolen, although I've never had that problem myself. And others simply want to work out in the gym without feeling weird also about watching a video.
The second con is that unless you're doing a yoga workout, there's going to be some pausing going on between each exercise that can break the flow and momentum of the experience when you're working out. For rep-based workouts, you have to check off an exercise each time you finish the number of reps. Switching exercises can happen really easily by accident too if you touch the screen by accident, which I've done many times as well. And for time-based workouts, there isn't as much interactions that you need to have with the phone, but before you go on to each exercise in the workout, you get a clip introducing how to do the new exercise. Now this clip is short, like 5 to 10 seconds long, but when you're in a high-intensity cardio workout, for instance, and you just want to keep your heart rate up, it breaks the flow to even have that 5 to 10 second pause.
The third con is lack of workout customization. While Nike has a very large selection of pre-made workouts, they don't offer any option to customize your own workout or swap out different exercises in a pre-made workout. There are many reasons why someone may want to build their own workout or skip or modify an exercise in an existing workout. Maybe they have an injury or their upper body is much weaker than their lower body, so a workout can be too hard for their upper body and too easy for their lower body. Adding alternative exercises would be great improvement to the app in this case.
Now the fifth con is more of a frustration for many users, but not necessarily a deal breaker. For those of us who want to learn more about why we're doing the exercise and workout, the app doesn't really go into too many details on that, at least not up front. For instance, when you click on the Startup Benchmark workout, it says that it's good for benchmarking. And there's really no way to tell what benchmarking means up front. If you download the workout, then you can get some more info on it. but I'd rather not have to download it first. I'd rather you tell me what the workout's about beforehand.
Finally, it seems like Nike has been making some changes to their app recently, since a lot of tech issues seem to have shown up for many users. I can't be certain, but it does seem like there are more user complaints about bugs in the Android version of the app than the iPhone version of the app. None of these are terrible, but they can be very frustrating. Common reports include being stuck on the current exercise and not being able to move forward in the workout. You may need to reopen the app a few times to make it work. Bookmarking exercises doesn't always work, although we haven't run into this issue yet ourselves. Some users found that the app freezes and experiences login issues. Again, we haven't come across this ourselves yet. We haven't tried ourselves, but some users have had issues integrating the app with Spotify so they can listen to their favorite playlists while working out. Note that these are the bugs as of January 2020. It's possible that by the time you watch this, the bugs may be fixed.
Now I'm going to share some tips and walk you through exactly how we would use the app, and I actually have been using the app on and off. Now, if I were on Premium, I'd pick one of their 4 to 6 week programs that fit the goals I'm looking for, like building strength or getting the most out of my workout cardio-wise. I'd also take some benchmark workouts that they have, so see what my numbers look like so that I have a good way to track progress, and I'll probably track my benchmark progress every few weeks. Now, since Rich and I already have our own core workout programs that we follow, we didn't keep doing the premium version past their 7-day free trial. But what about just free tier? Well, with free tier, I use it to find supplement workouts alongside my primary plan. For instance, a lot of runners and marathon trainers will understand this. When you're training for a marathon, most plans require cross-training days, where you just do something different than running or whatever it is you've been doing, but it doesn't matter what. So I would use this app to find something for those days. I'd also use this app to look up quick warm-up exercises, so their very short cardio workouts make great warm-ups. I can also do cool-down stretches and recovery exercises and yoga exercises, and I would use the app to find those as well, because I like variety when it comes to those. Finally, the app is really good for those days or weeks when I just can't follow through on a structured program, like if I'm traveling or I have a really busy deadline, and I just need to squeeze something in and something fun to get myself motivated to do something. If I have a very busy week where I won't be able to make my usual routines, I may pick something short to do on the Nike app. I also would use the exercise library when traveling and I don't have access to a gym, so I only can do bodyweight workouts. And finally, here's how I would pick my workouts. Now, if I have a muscle group that I just really want to target and focus on more, I'll filter by that condition first, the muscle group I want. Otherwise, I don't get the option to do it later on. Then later on, I can filter more based on duration of the exercise equipment, availability, the type of workout I want, like if it's strength or endurance or mobility. Now, what about level and intensity? Always err on the lower side of the level or lower intensity if you can't decide. These workouts vary a lot, but they tend to be harder than they look. What about time versus rep-based workouts? Well, it depends on the type of workout that I want. So if it's strength workout that I want, then I look for a rep-based workout. This is because when training for strength, you really want to make sure that you're working your muscles to fatigue with slow, controlled movements and that you're resting between your sets. If I'm looking for an endurance workout, then I would look for a time-based workout because I'm looking for how long I can go for, how long I can keep my heart rate up. And I believe none of the mobility or yoga workouts are reps-based, so in that case, you don't have to decide, make a decision. Now, what if there's an exercise you can't do? What I would do is I would look for an alternative exercise that's easier, or simply just skip the exercise in the workout. And if you're interested in learning about exercise progressions and how to find alternative, easier or harder exercises to do when you don't want to do something else, sign up for our waitlist for an email course that Rich and I are developing on how to design your own exercise program.
Overall, I recommend the Nike Training app to people of all fitness levels who get bored with the same workouts and just want a lot of variety to stay active somehow. Or if you need supplemental exercise for cross-training, need to switch up your warm-up, or want some recovery or cool-down type workouts in which it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you do something. They especially have good cross-training workouts targeted towards runners. If you have no time, no access to the gym, or no clue how to even get started, this app is a great way to sample exercises and get introduced to movements. Just make sure not to push too hard at the beginning. Or you need to work out on the go, like while you're traveling. And if you're willing to pay for premium, then this is for you if you like to have specific step-by-step weekly plans to follow for a specific goal, get very motivated when seeing or hearing a trainer lead the workout themselves, enjoy reading articles on food, exercise, and mindset and find them motivating. And I would not recommend this app to those who need a structured step-by-step program but don't want to pay for the premium option. Remember that the free tier only contains a workout library, no structured programs. Even if you do pay for a premium, it's not for you if you need a completely tailored for you plan from the very start. The app doesn't really do this from the get-go. It has to learn about you through your interactions with it first before it starts recommending you workouts that are tailored for you. So at the start, your recommendations may not be as tailored as you'd like. It's also not for you if you want to customize and put together your own workout. If you want to work out in the gym or other public places but feel weird about watching a video while doing it, then this may not be for you as well. And as of January 2020, it's not for you if you want an app that works completely smoothly with no bugs or crashes. And before we wrap up, a reminder that Lucy and I are doing a free giveaway of our book, Lose Fat and Gain Muscle on Your Terms. All you have to do is comment Viva below, and every Friday a winner will get the book for free in the ebook format. And enrollment for our exercise design email course is open now. This is going to be a course covering how to design a workout program for yourself depending on your goals using the same principles that we use. If you're interested, see the link below for the waitlist so you get it for free when we release it. Hey there! If you want to know when the next episode of Flat Stomach Scam and the real way to lose belly fat drops, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon. Until then, keep crushing it!